I think we're all here. It took a minute. Thank you for your patience. This is all new for us. This is a new gymnasium for us to meet in, and it's the first time that we're all together as a K-5 group. Our kindergartens are here with us too. We don't get to see them very often because they're on the other side of the school. So it's so nice to have us all together. It feels so good. I wished our 6s to 8s were here as well soon. In a couple of years. First of all, I just want to thank everybody for coming. We have Paul here, who is going to be, Paul Anderson, he's going to be videotaping the assembly, and then it will play, I think you have access to it on the website, correct? On the district website. So if you want to watch it there, you're more than welcome. So thank you for that. Start off with our land acknowledgement. We acknowledge that we are signatories of Treaty 5 and that we reside in the traditional territory of the Nisitchweya Cree Nation. The school district of Mystery Lake is located in the community of Thompson in the province of Manitoba. Manitoba is located on the traditional and ancestral lands of the Nhedo, Denislowene, Métis, Inuit, Anishinaabe, Anishinaabe, and Dakota Await nations. The School District of Mystery Lake remains committed to honoring the treaties in the spirit of truth and reconciliation. We are all treaty people. I would like to acknowledge all who wore orange today and or throughout this week to honor the residential school survivors and their families, as well as all of those who lost their lives while attending residential school. That is the purpose of Orange Shirt Day and of our National Truth and Reconciliation Week. I know that we have a pancake party. Westwood has had a pancake party on the last day of September, school day of September, for years now. Before we started recognizing Orange Shirt Day, actually, we had been doing that, and the reason why is because the last day of September is what we call Count Day. That's the day, and I'm just kind of letting the parents know this, that's the day that the government takes account of all of the students that we have in the building at the time on that day, and that's what we get funded for the following year. So however many students we have in the building on the last day of September, school day of September, that's what they base our funding on. And so it's really important that we have 100% attendance on those days, and that's not always easy to have happen. So we started doing a pancake party to try and entice kids to come to school on that day, and that's where that came about. The pancake party is not about Orange Shirt Day, and it's not about truth and reconciliation. It's about getting kids into the building. The nice thing about it, though, is that they kind of tie in. Truth and reconciliation is not about partying. Truth and reconciliation is about remembering, it's about honoring, it's about making change, doing better. So when we're having a pancake party, well, that's not what we're really talking about at that time. But it's okay to feast, and it's okay to gather, and it's okay to reflect, and we often reflect while we eat, right? And so the pancake party kind of ties in. The party aspect of it, not so much, but the feasting ties in. So we've continued it. So I just wanted you to know that. They're kind of two different things, but they kind of blend together too. So when we're talking about a party, we're not talking about truth and reconciliation. Obviously, that is not a party. That's a duty. That's a responsibility. And that's something that we take very, very serious. All right, so that said, today is about Orange Shirt Day. This assembly is about Orange Shirt Day and also about giving some awards out to students who have been working really hard this first month of school. And we know this year has been a really difficult year for all of us, this school year so far. We've had a lot of change, and we still have a lot of change. We have a lot of things that we still don't have quite ready for us. The teachers are having to teach a little differently than they've been used to teaching for the last number of years because we don't have the technology in the classroom we had before. It takes time for these things to come in. It also takes money. So I just want to give a big shout out to my teaching staff because this has been one of the big, we thought the pandemic was hard. And the pandemic was, I would not wish the pandemic on anybody again, but as far as teachers, we thought the pandemic was hard. This, I have to say, from my own perspective, has been way harder, just because we've had to start from nothing and build up again. And so I want to just give a big thank you to the teaching staff for persevering. And I think our students have been doing wonderfully. And I think that they've transitioned beautifully, and we want to thank the parents for all your help and support in that, because it hasn't been easy for anybody, and we are persevering and we're plugging away. And as our electronic equipment and the devices that we're used to having come in, it'll be like Christmas. So we'll just look forward to those moments. So anyway, without further ado, I do want to go back to the Orange Shirt Day. I'm getting sidetracked here. I have a little video, because I think it's always important. Some of you may have seen this video before, and I try and show kind of different videos each year. It's important to remember why we acknowledge Orange Shirt Day. Hope your eyes can adjust. So that gives us a little bit of information as to how Orange Shirt Day started and why we continue to honor it today. Very important. And what I love is that in Westwood School over the last number of years has really been working hard at Truth and Reconciliation. And for example, and in the last comment there, it was like, well, what can we do? What can we do? Well, for example, Miss Bettis's class put out a challenge to the rest of our school yesterday to, remember? What did they challenge us to do? To just say it out loud. To wear orange shirts. That's right, because you guys have been studying Truth and Reconciliation. You put out a challenge for everybody else in the school to wear their orange shirts today. So thank you for that. Celeste? Who made them? Well, lots of different people make the orange shirts, but the reason why is because Phyllis's mom had bought her an orange shirt, and she wasn't allowed to wear it that day. So that's why we're wearing orange shirts. And it doesn't matter, if the orange shirts don't all look the same, that's okay, right? They all serve a purpose, and the purpose is to remember and to honor Phyllis and all of those other people that were impacted by residential schools. Yes? Well, that's why we watch the video, honey. We don't have to wear an orange shirt. We want to wear orange shirts to honor people, to honor the residential school survivors and the people that didn't survive. Okay, so Monday is September 30th, the National Day for Truth and Reconciliation. Schools in Manitoba are taking time to think about, learn, honor, and remember those attending or who attended residential schools or those that did not come home. Facing difficult truths helps us on our paths towards truth and reconciliation. And I think it's really important to take that time. We can't do this on the 30th because it's a holiday. And as I had mentioned earlier, I think it's important to take that time to honor and to think. But we're going to take that time today as well. So I'm just going to ask everybody, and I know that was difficult for this group because we're little. I know it was difficult to be nice and quiet during the video, but I'm going to ask all of you to stand up, and we're going to have, just wait, we're going to have 1 minute of silence. And in that 1 minute where we're not talking, we can just look at the floor if we want so that we don't have to be distracted by other people. I want you to think. I want you to think about your family and how important they are to you and how thankful you are that you live with the people that you live with. And then remember that when the students had to go to residential schools, they didn't have the option of living with their families. They were taken from their families, and they had to go to school far away where they didn't know other people. I want you to think, I think that's the easiest thing for you to think about that. Okay, so during the 1 minute, I want you to think about your family, how much you love them, and how it would feel if you were taken away from your family and had to go live someplace else. Okay? Everybody can stand. Okay, thank you. I'm going to let you sit down. And so if you did what I asked you to do, that wasn't a very nice thing to think about. But now what we have to do moving forward is we have to think about, it's our responsibility, all of our responsibilities, yours as well. How are we going to stop those things from happening again? Because no child deserves to be taken from their family. Right? And we need to figure out a way to stop that kind of thing from happening. And so it's important to use our voices and to express our concerns when things like that are happening. Ms. Bettis, did your class have something or, okay, I meant to check with you earlier. Okay, so I know that you're doing some wonderful work in your classrooms, and that work will continue throughout the school year. We have lost our nest, which was a wonderful addition to our school last year. A place to go to do some cultural awareness and learning and receive some teachings. We had our cookum. I'm hoping to get her back. I haven't been in communication with her. There's been a lot going on. I have sent her a couple of emails, but she may be out of town. So we are hoping to access a cookum again this year. We will not have a nest, so that it'll have to happen in classrooms and that kind of thing. But we will continue. We will go back to buying the resources that we had stocked up on, so that we have all of that stuff back in our school again, so that we are ready to go when we open up. But the teachings will still continue, even though we don't have our building and our space. So I have got some things in the works to try and rebuild what we've lost. We are going to start with our phys ed awards. Okay, so I'm going to ask Ms. Osberg to come up. Do you like how I'm double fisting it with the... My hands actually aren't that big. I'm quite tall, but my hands are not that big. So
I might need you. It's okay. Yeah. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Before we begin, I would just like to say thank you to Mr. Ditz and Ms. McQuiston. They are the Burntwood phys ed teachers. They have opened up their equipment room, their gym. If you see the curtain, usually we have half the gym, they have the other half, and they've been wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And we've really enjoyed gym, haven't we? Yeah. So my first award for Miss Hardigan's class for her enthusiasm is Sierra. Yay! Do you want to have a sit in the bench, honey? And then I have an award for Mrs. Dixon's class to Forrest for his enthusiasm. Oh, it's mine. Okay, high five. There you go. Thank you. Have a seat. And Miss Hardigan's class again. We're going back and forth to Pippin for his enthusiasm. Thank you, sir. There you go. Have a seat. Oh, and we'll go back to Mrs. Dixon's class to Gersamar for her enthusiasm. Miss Lee's class, Lainey. Congratulations, I love your skirts. Miss Lee's class again, Logan. Good job, buddy. Congratulations. From grade 3, Levi. Congratulations. And also from grade 3, Espen. Congratulations. Thank you. Just wanna, or maybe stand behind. Oh, you can still sit there. Grade 4, Navia. Congratulations. Thank you. And from grade 4, Tikkanen. Grade 5, Smeaton. Rayon. And from grade 5, Smeaton as well, Zoe. Yeah. From grade 5, McCartney, Jessie. Congratulations. And last but not least, from Miss McCartney's grade 5 class, Taylor. So every student you see up here, they came, I stopped saying for their enthusiasm, they came to gym, they were enthusiastic. The grade 4s and 5s changed, so they had their clothes here. Our athletic award winners, yep.
Hold your awards up, you guys. Hold them up in front of you. Not in front of your faces, though. We want to see your beautiful faces. Thank you. You can go back to your seat. I think we'll put that bench over there. We'll put the bench over there next time, and then that way people can access it easier. Well, yeah, sure. Mallory, do you want to stand over there? Thank you. We're just going to move the bench because we realize that might make it easier for picture ops. Okay. So I'm going to call up our grades kindergarten to grade 3 teachers just to come up and present their awards. I'm also going to call up our ideal resource teacher and our music teacher because she has our kindergarten music awards. You guys, if you want to just stand in a line here, and then we'll have the kids go over there. Yeah. I'm gonna have kindergarten go first. So let's see if our teachers can arrange themselves according to grade. We flipped it on them. Woohoo! They're a very smart bunch. Okay, we're going to start with Ideal. Mrs. Jabot.
I'd like to welcome everybody back to school. And this year we have a student that transferred from another school, and he has been doing really well at adjusting to school and doing his best effort to get his work done. Work first and then maybe drawing and that. And he's been working hard at achieving that. I'd like to call on Cohen McIver. Where do they sit? Congratulations. Yeah, congratulations. Okay, go sit on the bench. Say welcome. Yeah. Here. Yeah. Yeah, you have to sit here. Try to sit there. Yeah, sit there. Yeah, yeah, here. No, it's okay. You hold it. Yeah, you hold it.
Teacher.
Yeah, okay, all right. And the other one that we have recommended to be acknowledged is Jonathan, but unfortunately he was not able to make it this afternoon. But Jonathan, in our calendar activities and that, he is very willing and an awesome helper during our camera activities. Thank you.
Thank you. And Miss Rindle, our kindergarten teacher.
Hi, my first award goes to Marvel Ross for being kind to every person she meets. My other award is going to Brea Muswagon for working hard, but she is not here today.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Dunn, and I have the kindergartens for music. So even though we do music awards next month, we only see our kinders in the afternoon, so they get their awards today. My first music award for someone who always tries their best, listens, and participates really well goes to Harper.
Good job, my friend.
And my second award for someone who's been working hard in all of our music classes and trying his best goes to Lucas.
Good job, my friend. Way to go. Hi, everybody. I'm Miss Hardigan. I teach grade 1. Hi. And I have 2 awards today. My first award is the Helping Hand Award for somebody who's always willing to help a hand in class, and that is Brady Albert. There you go, buddy. And my second award is for someone who's a great leader and has helped our new student in our class learn the ropes, and that is to Jordan Thackeray.
Good job, Jordan.
Good job, my girl.
I'm Mrs. Dixon and I teach grade 1 and 2. And before I give out my awards, I want to give a shout out to our students and our families for how great you guys have been during this transition. Westwood School is not a building, it is the people in it, and that is who is most important. And I have 2 awards today for a few kids who are just always having a good time. The first one is our dancing star, and that goes out to Forrest Taves. He is dancing all the time, and I love to see it. 2 awards. Good job, buddy. Oh, Forrest. And my second award is the Hug Bug Award for a friend who just has hugs for everyone, and her hugs are just the best, and she brings a smile to everyone's face, and that is for Miss Hazley Clemens.
Two mics. Oh. Good afternoon. This is Miss Lee, and I teach grade 2. My first award is for a student who always keeping a positive attitude and having a big smile every day. It's Caden Beardy. Good job. My second award is for a student for being kind to every person she met. This goes to Aubrey Brockingston.
Good afternoon. My name is Miss Wilson, and I'm the only grade 3 teacher. So I have 2 awards. I have the pleasure of actually keeping some of my grade 2s that I taught last year in my 2-3, who are now my grade 3s, and it's been fabulous because they've been amazing role models in my class and teaching the students that are new to me how Miss Wilson likes things. So this first award goes to my student who I had last year, and I have the privilege of teaching this year. He welcomed in a new student and supported that student and has befriended that student and helps with showing her around the room and getting anything that she needs. That is Caden Ellingson. Thank you for being so reliable. My second Terrific Teammate Award goes to a new student that I hadn't worked with last year, but also helped this brand new student and is dependable and reliable. And she's learning the way things are done in 3rd grade, and that goes to Miss Celeste Wood. Come on up, Celeste.
Goes down beside Caleb. Go on the other side, Celeste. Go on the other side, and then you go kind of centered. I don't know. Okay.
Everybody turn your awards around. Turn your awards so that everybody can see them. There you go. Don't put them in front of your faces. Not in front of your faces. That's a little better for pictures, I think. Okay, you guys can go back to your classes. Thank you. Oh, and last but not least, I'm going to call up our 4s and 5s.
Oh, you guys are each doing 2? Oh, okay.
All right. We're going to start with Miss Bettis, our grade 4 teacher.
All right, we have, the first award is for Nico Lennox for being an amazing reader. And our next award is the hard worker, and this is presented to Raina Wilby for always working hard in class and getting it done.
Good afternoon. I am Mrs. Brady, grade 4 teacher. I teach math and science to grade 4s. I'm going to give this award to Mitchell for love of his learning for math. Mitchell, come. Congratulations.
Oh, okay. Hi, my name is Mrs. Smeaton. I am the grade 5 teacher, and if you know me, you know I taught grade 3 last year, so I moved on up.
We lured her into 5.
So I have 2 hard worker awards. This goes to 2 students who have worked hard, so hard this month. Thank you for giving your best every day and your work completed on time. Keep it up. I am so proud of you. So these 2 I haven't had to talk to about handing in any work, and they got it done on time. They did their best efforts, and I'm so proud of them. So my first one is for Kerrigan.
Yay, Kerrigan! Look at her face. Oh my goodness. Yay, you. Way to go, honey. Oh, she was going to hug you. There's a good hug.
And my second hard worker is Aria.
Woo! Congratulations, hon.
So official.
Oh boy. Thank you. Sure. Thank you. Hi, I'm Miss McCartney. I'm the other grade 5 teacher, and I have had the privilege of teaching just the most wonderful kids. And thank you for all of the community support that our school has had. It is truly, truly appreciated. Without ado, here we go. Our Student of the Month for Miss McCartney's class. This award is presented to a person who has a huge heart, a helpful nature, and an amazing work ethic. And they are Dallas Yates. Come on down. Yay, you. Oh, there you go. Fabulous vibes. Congratulations. My next student, this award is presented to a student who has eager participation, kindness to others, and excellent work. Prisha Patel, come on down. Yay. Congratulations. And last but not least, this person has excellence in her assignments, awesome participation in class, and kindness to others. Navia Thapar, come on down.
I was thinking I should have had threes with you back Turn your picture up time. Okay, thank you. Okay, I think we did pretty good for our first assembly of the 2024-25 school year without our grade 7s and grade 6s, 7s, and 8s.